Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, this is Josh, and here we have another fantastic game of StarCraft 2 being played between drewbie. He is the red Terran here on the right side of Scrap Station, and this is the third and final game against his opponent, Evil Genius's IdrA, the blue Zerg up here on the top spawn. And I say third and final game of this best of three for the Justin.TV Invitational number 2 because the series is tied 1-1. IdrA did actually manage to win the first game. drewbie just won a game there on MLG Shattered Temple, so IdrA might be tilting a little bit, so much in fact that he forgot to change his player color to green. If you recall, he was green in the last two games, now he is blue. Perhaps when you make the Kraken angry, instead of turning green like the Hulk, he turns blue. I'm not sure if he's tilted or not. Of course, that is just a guess, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, if you're playing in a series like this and you have a big win, you can get tilted. You can get very happy, overconfident, make mistakes, or if you lose a game that you definitely feel that you should not have lost, you can get angry, you can get frustrated, and make mistakes in your game. So either way, win or lose, a player can get tilted. drewbie, I'm not sure if he is going to be tilting like he's over happy or anything like that. I think he believes that IdrA is just another opponent, but IdrA has been vocal in the past saying that he does not think drewbie is a very good StarCraft 2 player, so he could be fuming a little bit by this point. We'll see if any little gameplay decisions are altered or anything like that. IdrA is going to be dropping hatch first once again here on Scrap Station. It's long been believed that Scrap Station is Zerg favored because this natural is so easy to take and actually defend. Probably going to be getting that spawning pool and then extractor like we saw in the first two games, but drewbie being a little bit sneakerific, building a barracks over here behind this third base. He's going mineral only once again, and IdrA actually getting a glimpse of this. Nothing actually out of the ordinary too much except for, the fact that there are no refineries, but it could just mean that drewbie is going for a fast expand. IdrA won't really know what's going on until he gets his overlord over to that natural area. So here come the spawning pool and the extractor right on time as we expected. This barracks is still undiscovered yet by IdrA. He's going to walk right past it, of course. There's no real reason to check for a proxy barracks at that third location. Now that drewbie has a marine out, though, he can chase away at least one scouting overlord. Unfortunately, this is going to be the one that's more important. If he gets over here and sees that there's no command center, he will know that something's up, more or less. And IdrA does have control of the Xel'Naga Tower now, so once this marine comes into view, he is just going to leave with his drone, try and keep it alive. drewbie's proxy barracks now has his second marine building, and drewbie is actually trying to drop a bunker outside of IdrA's main ramp. Ooh, IdrA pulling 3 drones actually scores the SCV kill, so of course this bunker is going to have no chance to actually finish. SCV number 2 shows up and tries to get the building completed in his place, and now that a couple of Marines are here as well, drewbie actually putting the pressure on, but right as we get into this situation, 6 Zerglings pop out for IdrA. 2 Marines are really not too much to actually deal with here for IdrA as long as he gets these drones in on the fight as well. If he takes out the SCVs, actually no, that won't matter. The barracks is, or the bunker, excuse me, is actually finished. But if IdrA parks himself between the reinforcements and the bunker, this could be very difficult for drewbie to actually continue playing with here. So this is interesting. IdrA blocking these next couple of Marines from coming until he has enough to actually plow through there, and this bunker is just being repaired up with 2 Marines inside. Now IdrA has a lot of time to just build lings. Notice no more drones being built at all. It's going to be all Zerglings, and drewbie is going to be surrounded on all sides. He gets his Marines out of there. He is actually probably going to lose a Marine here. He salvaged the bunker, but now he really has no positional advantage at all. He's just got several Marines and SCVs against a bunch of Lings. IdrA now building drones once again, actually now getting Lings once again. He's just trying to keep up here with drewbie, and another bunker goes down. So drewbie, this is just kind of a strange bunker placement, I feel like, because where do you go from here? You go right here to the edge of the creep and you can't actually hit anything from there, or you move up the ramp, and that high ground can actually be very difficult to deal with. So drewbie once again getting surrounded by a ton of Zerglings. Zergling speed now researching, 14 more Lings being made from these 2 hatcheries from IdrA. drewbie did try to expand over there at the natural of his own base, and now that he's losing all of his Marines, it is looking like IdrA has got to be feeling a little bit confident here in this matchup. This barracks if it won't be discovered here soon, it's at least going to be far less effective than it was earlier in the game. IdrA does have an Overlord parked outside of this natural, watching this command center being built. So IdrA, having just killed a ton of Marines, has to feel like he has a unit advantage. Now he's starting to move towards drewbie's base. It's actually very unlikely that drewbie has a full wall off after doing all of those proxy barracks and things like that. So IdrA has to be feeling good with this counterattack. He sees a barracks lifting off here as well. drewbie trying to get a wall off completed, but it is not going to be in time. Lots of Zerglings just run right in here. drewbie does not have enough army to actually deal with this. In fact, it is 19 Harvesters and just 2 Marines there, and that is going to be it for this best of 3 series. So IdrA will advance in the winner's bracket of the Justin.tv Invitational number 2. drewbie drops down to the lower bracket, and that's going to be it for this best of 3 series. Thank you guys for watching. I'll bring you some more games from the Justin.tv Invitational number 2 and from the Root Success Pays Invitational that I started to cast last week. So stick around for more casts. As always, I am Josh. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.